meteorologist Dylan Robichaud.
All the rainfall has had a positive impact here on the drought. In fact, the extreme drought has decreased by 4% here across parts of Lane County, where it was really bad just as recently as a couple weeks ago. And as we look at the latest map, I mean, you head up to Washington and down to Oregon, I mean, things still are not perfect, and I'm in no way, shape, or form saying that things are perfect, but we're taking baby steps in the right direction. Right now we have that little smidge of red on the map. That covers about 2% of Oregon, and that, of course, is where a lot of us live, and that's where we have the extreme drought. But things are moving right along in the right direction, and I think a wet October was exactly what we needed. North Bend, almost 4 inches of rain this month. Eugene and Roseburg also sat above average as well. Right now on the satellite map, we have high pressure building in, and that will give us a sunny Saturday, Sunday, and I'm thinking a pretty nice Monday as well. And as we look closely here at home, you can see earlier today, right between the two mountain ranges, we have all that moisture. Cold air is more dense and it goes into the valley. And because the air is colder, it doesn't hold as much moisture, so it condenses. We get those low clouds, but within time, things burned off as we went into the afternoon hours. Frost advisories, though, in effect now for Coos County. That's a newly issued alert. And then also freeze warnings here for all areas west of the Cascades for tonight, as we have our coldest night of the fall so far. The numbers will be in the upper 20s as we head up and down the I-5 corridor. And then for tomorrow night, we're sitting also in the upper end of the 20s as well. High pressure, you can see it right there, that clockwise spin, and that will keep us nice and dry through Tuesday. Halloween will be looking pretty dry as well. And then as we go into next week, high pressure eventually breaks down, and then showers move back in for Thursday, Friday, possibly even into next weekend. So keep that in mind. 7-day forecast shows that the next 4 days will be dry. Showers come back in by Wednesday night going into Thursday and Friday. And then as we head off to the Umpqua Basin, we go from the 50s to the 60s. So despite how cold it gets at night, we do warm up into the 60s as we head into each afternoon. Now, let's head up to the mountain passes, because although we do have some very cold days, we're going to have a bright blue sky over the next few afternoons, and we do warm up too. Next week, though, we do have rain chances Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, but because this storm is coming off the Pacific instead of off the Aleutian Islands of Alaska, it'll be a little bit warmer, and so that's going to help increase snow levels to about 8,000 feet. So I think the snow temporarily will come to a halt across the Cascades. Now let's head into the valley, where we are tracking frost the next couple of mornings. The sun is in full swing the next couple of afternoons. And then next week on Halloween, things are dry for trick-or-treating. And then we're sitting in the low 60s for each afternoon.
So if you're going to be heading outside early in the morning or late at night,